What's up YouTube, Mr. Milkshakes here bringing you a Pokemon Showdown UU battle. I had this battle post-commentated just because it's my first video and I'd like to share my thoughts on my mistakes in this battle and hopefully get some tips or suggestions that can help me improve as a battler and a content creator. So looking at this team preview, I had no idea who he was going to lead with. I mean, I was thinking possibly I, I was thinking the Cresselia maybe just to set up. I didn't see any Stealth Rocker, so I didn't know what he was going to do. I mean, Seismitoad would probably get Stealth Rock. I don't know. That's how educated I am in Pokemon. But I was like, I'm just going to leave a Fortress, set up some Stealth Rocks because, I mean, they do damage to 3 out of the 4 Pokemon. But as you can see, me being the idiot that I am, I don't know that Mega Absol gets Magic Bounce. So he, of course, Mega Evolves. And I'm like, well, let me throw some Stealth Rocks at myself. And to add insult to injury, he goes for the Swords Dance. I was like, well, I don't know. Like, I guess Fortress is bulky enough. He goes for a knockoff. That did a lot. Knocks off my Iron Ball. My set on this was Stealth Rock and then Iron Ball, Gyro Ball, or Explode. I probably should have exploded, but I didn't know if Gyro Ball was going to kill him or not. Iron Ball halves my speed, which makes me even slower, plus I have a speed hindering nature, so that Gyro Ball was going to do mad damage. So I sent in Cloyster, forgetting that I have Stealth Rocks on my side of the field, breaking my Sash, so I couldn't Ice Shard. But I decided anyway to go for Stealth Rock, which was really stupid. I mean, I knew he had Sucker Punch, so I'm like, what am I going to do? I send my physically defensive Milotic. In hindsight's 2020, I didn't think I was going to live it, but I did go for Scald, and I take out the Absol. A little bit too late though. I probably could have saved my Cloyster, but you never know. Now I'm like, well, my Lodic's pretty much dead because I don't have a spinner, a defogger. And I was like, might as well go for Mirror Coat just to be a troll or recover. I don't remember what I went for, but I was going down anyway. So with this Frostlass, I was like, let's send in a Sceptile, especially a Mega Sceptile. Just kidding, that was a misclick. I meant to send in Snorlax because it has the thick fat ability, so it could take ice moves for days. Luckily, though, I switched in the Sceptile because I saw he had Thunder Wave. And I was like, well, this guy's a cheeky bitch. So Snorlax being paralyzed literally means nothing to me. I have rest, I can get that Parahax off, so I'm like, might as well go into Goodra just in case he wants to go for an ice type move because I had no safe switch ins because Snorlax could not touch. He goes for spikes, and I'm like, well, what's this thing really gonna do to me? It's Assault Vest Gudra, eats hits for days, drops a Draco. It's Focus Sash. I'm like, well, of course you are. And I'm like, well, what else is, I don't know what his fourth move is. And of course, it happens to be Destiny Bound. He wants to be a cheeky bitch. So I go for Flamethrower, take myself down, and I was from here on thinking, well, GG, I just got 4-0'd. So I'm like, well, let's send in Sceptile because honestly, the only thing that could touch me is that Entei, but not even because it's Mega Sceptile. And the thing is, this isn't a special Sceptile, it's a physical Swords Dancing, Leaf Blade, Dragon Claw, Earthquake. So I had all of the coverage. And I was thinking, well, this thing probably thinks I'm special. It could set up or do whatever it wants. I'm going to go for Swords Dances. I was like, well, I don't think I could take more than 2 hits, so I'm just going to go for one more Swords Dance. And then I go for he goes for Side Shock, and I was like, well, shit, I could have died right there. And I'm like, might as well go for Leaf Blade. And of course, it doesn't kill because Cresselia is bulky as shit. So I'm thinking, well, GG. This was a really embarrassing first match of the day. I'm like, well, Snorlax, you're all I got. But luckily, that Frostlass isn't here anymore, so I can actually touch kids and don't get completely walled. Snorlax, being the fat son of a bitch he is, it's like, well, I'm gonna go for take a little nap on the battlefield because why not stall this guy out some more? I could have just forfeited, gave him the W, but I was like, you know what, Snorlax, this set can do some work. It's a Rest, Sleep, Talk, Curse, Body Slam Sled, and let me tell you, this thing puts in the finest of work. It just wrecks through teams. Honestly, I had 2 kids just forfeit to me because they didn't want to have to deal with it. I cursed twice, they were like, no. So I go for the Rest, go for Sleep Talk, get Body Slam. I was like, hey, I get the Parahax because Now I'm faster, so I go for sleep talk, go for curse. Me being faster no longer means anything because I'm just going to keep lowering my speed. And I'm like, well, I know I wake up next turn, might as well go for curse, but he unfortunately gets the para-hacks. And I was both happy and sad about that because, I mean, no one likes to get para-hacks, but I'm also happy because it gives me the chance to set up some more. So I'm like, let's just go for curse, and I'm just going to speed it up. Because it's basically him going for Moonblast. I get special attack drops here and then, but I'm like, let's just set up on this thing. Because for some reason, he's just thinking that he can stay in here and do damage to me. So I'm just going to curse. He's going to Moonblast. I'm going to curse. Oh, he actually gets Parahax. I forgot about that. He just keeps getting Parahax. I'm going to keep going for curse. I'm at +3 right now. And, or no, +2. And he's just going to stay in, and I'm like, well, you have other things that can do damage to me. I don't know why you aren't switching out. He really wants to say I'm gonna go for rest so that I'm at full health when I decide to go on the offensive. And I'm just gonna go for sleep talks. And what do you know? I get body slam off the first hit. I was actually really lucky I didn't get rest once on my sleep talk, which honestly I think they should just make that so it doesn't happen. Go for sleep talk, and I end up getting body slam again. Sorry, I just touched my mic right there. He goes for Flare Blades, joke's on him. I'm thick, fat, that's not going to do diddly shit to me. I know I was waking up, go for Body Slam. I just shit on that Entei's life. Goes for Brayer, I'm expecting this thing to be banded or scarfed. With a superpower, I know I'm taking it. And with that defense drop, you're not taking a Body Slam. At this point, he knows he lost. Because his only hope is for a Skull Burn, which he actually does get, but I was like, that's your only hope, so I'm going to go for rest and get rid of that burn. He then says GG in the chat and forfeits. Now, honestly, that was a terrible start, but I ended up actually getting the W with a Snorlax sweep. And let me tell you, this set works wonders. I am totally using this more often than UU. Because as you can see, it just wrecks through everything. I mean, this thing can easily get countered, but that's what other people, or that's what other mons on the team are for. Like, I know Aggron completely walls the set because it's a UU mon, but honestly, I have Milotic for that, I have Goodra for that, because I can just do damage on that. So that's it for that battle. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you want. Go ahead and sub. It's greatly appreciated. I really could use the startup. And I'll be bringing more content to this channel because I enjoy getting into YouTube. So thank you for watching again. Peace.